Assalamualaikum and a very good day to our fellow lecturers and my fellow friends. So for our group 3, for this assignment we choose the regulating services. And for our issue, we will be talking about the maintenance of soil quality. So without further ado, let's start. So my name is Izzaty Binti Izzar and my matrix number is 210036. So I will start this presentation by talking about soil. So what is soil? Soil is a porous medium that has developed on the surface of the earth as a result of the interaction of weathering and biological activity on the parent material. So soil serves as a reservoir for water and nutrients, a medium for the filtration and decomposition of hazardous waste, and plays a part in the carbon cycle and other elements through the global ecosystem. So it also has evolved through a weathering process driven by biological, climatic, geological, and topographical influence. So let's start talking about soil profile. So a soil profile is a vertical cross-section of soil. It is divided into many distinct layers, referred to as horizons. The soil horizons are defined by features that reflect the process of soil formation. So as you can see on the left, this is a picture of the soil profile. So the first horizon is the O horizon. It is a small layer of humus, which consists of little and decomposed organic matter that is exposed on the land surface above the A horizon. So the next horizon is the A horizon, which is the top soil, where soil aggregation happens. Here, it contains an accumulation of humus and microbial biomass mixed with small grain minerals. The next horizon is the B horizon, which is also known as the subsoil. The B horizon composed primarily of mineral material with very little organic material mixed in it. The next horizon is the C horizon, which is the least weathered area. It is also a zone of little or no soil structure development, meaning it only has a little or no humus accumulation. So CO horizon also consists of unconsolidated parent material. And the last horizon is the R horizon, which is the bedrock. So we have 5 factors of the soil formation process that affect soil properties. So those 5 factors are the parent material, topography, climate, organism, and time.
Okay, so I will continue about soil benefits or functions. Soil functions are general capabilities of soils that are important for various agriculture, environmental, nature protection, landscape, architecture, and urban applications. So the first one is food and other biomass production. Soil acts as an anchor for plant roots. It provides a hospitable place for a plant to live in while storing and supplying nutrients to plants. The next one is environmental interaction. Environmental interactions such as regulating water supplies, water loss, utilization, contamination, and purification are all affected by soil. The next one is biological habitat and gene pool. Soil also acts as an biological habitat and a gene reserve for a large variety of organisms. Soils are the environment in which seeds grow. They provide heat, nutrients, and water that are available to use to nurture plants and animals. The next one is source of raw materials. Soil provides raw materials for human use and impacts human health directly. The composition of human food reflects the nature of the soil in which it was grown. The next one is physical and cultural heritage. Soil also has more general cultural functions as they act as a part of the cultural landscape of our minds as well as the physical world around us. The next one is platform for man-made structure. Soil can act as raw material deposits and is widely used in building materials. Approximately 50% of the people on the planet live in houses that are constructed from soil. The conditions of the soil must be firm and solid to provide a good base for roads and highways to be built on. And the last one is mapping soil functions. Soil mapping is the identification, description, and delineation on a map of different types of soil based on direct field observation or on indirect inferences from such sources such as aerial photographs. Okay, now we learn about soil issues. The first one is no topsoil or low organic matter. Soils have been significantly altered in urban and suburban areas. Topsoil is typically removed during construction. Soil layers known as horizons are inverted or mixed, and low-quality field dirt is often added. Topsoil that is not protected or is on sloped ground is vulnerable to washing away in storms or erosion. The next one is heavy soil or clay, compaction or poor drainage. When irrigation, water, or rainfall quickly penetrates through a soil, we say that it's well drained. Poorly drained soil are often high in clay, in low-lying areas, or compacted. The next one is erosion or slopes. Water flowing across soil, especially when bare, carries soil particles and nutrients of site. This can be lead to the build of sediment in streams, ponds, rivers that degrades water quality and disrupts and degrades ecosystem. The next one is rocks, buried debris, obstruction. Buried materials can prevent normal plant growth. This sometimes occurs in lawns that show persistent dead areas. The next one is incorrect soil pH or low nutrient levels. Soil nutrient levels and soil pH can vary greatly and determine, in large part, nutrient availability and plant growth. And the next one is lithologic discontinuity, or distinct changes in particle size between soil layers. This describes the intentional and inadvertent placing of two different soils or growing media next to each other. It occurs during and after building construction and when people add large amount of compost to planting holes for new trees and shrubs. The second last is soil temperature. Seeds have optimum soil temperatures and temperature range for germination. Seed germination and root growth can be inhibited or reduced by soil temperature that is too high or low. The last one is soil contamination. Many different types of contaminants, heavy metals like lead, arsenic, and chromium, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons or PHS, pesticides, animal waste, industrial waste can find their way into soil. Healthy soils with high organic matter content and large and diverse population of soil microorganisms can tie up heavy metals, making them unavailable to plant roots and degrade and inactive pathogens and contaminants.
Hello everyone, I'm Rumao and now I will introduce the effect of soil issue. Soil issue have brought us a lot of effect. There are 4 effects we want to understand today. First is about soil degradation, which describes what happens when the quality of soil declines and diminish its capacity to support the animals and the plants. Soil degradation can have disastrous effects around the world, such as the landslide and floods and increased inclusion, desertification, and the decline in the global food production. The second is the low organic matter. Loss of soil organic carbon content can limit the soil ability to provide the nutrient for sustainable plant production. This may lead to lower yields and affect food security. The next is the soil compaction, result in the poor root growth and the plant attachment, drum root and the crowd route, and increased acidic. High client contact and the compaction are often cofactors in the slow drainage. The last one is the soil erosion, which is the part of soil degradation. The effects of soil erosion go beyond the loss of fertile land. It has led to increased pollution and sedimentation in streams and rivers, clogging these waterways and causing decline in the fish and the other species. That's all for me. Thank you.
I'm V Manoharan and my metric number is 213420. Okay, soil quality is a measurement of how good the soil is to perform social functions, such as supporting plant growth, partitioning and holding water, and acting as an environmental buffer. This soil quality directly affects water quality, biodiversity, wildlife habitat, plant growth, and crop production, and that the key determinant of whether the soil quality is improved, restored, sustained, or degraded was needed to be managed. But the question is there any way to improve soil quality? And the answer is yes. There are some of the ways we can improve or maintain a good soil quality. Okay, let's find out. Okay, these are the ways we can improve the soil quality. First is conservation tillage. Conservation tillage is a tillage system that creates suitable soil environment for growing crops and that conserves soil, water, and energy resources. Okay, the second thing is contour farming. Contour farming is a practice of tilling slope land along lines of consistent elevation in order to conserve rainwater and to reduce soil losses from surface erosion. And the third one is strip cropping. Strip cropping is a method of farming used when the slope is too steep or too long, or otherwise when one does not have an alternative method of preventing soil erosion. Okay, the fourth one is windbreaks. Windbreaks is a linear plantings of trees and shrubs designed to provide economic, environmental, and community benefits. And the last one is crop rotation. Crop rotation was defined as the successive cultivation of different crops in a specified order on the same field. These are the image of the conservation of soil. Okay, this is conservation tillage. And here they will disturb the soil as little as possible to make the soil even healthier. Okay, this is windbreaks. Windbreaks have a row of trees and shrubs which have 5 or 6 meters in 5 or 6 in a row. Okay, Okay, this is crop rotation. Crop rotation. Okay, first they will plant a crop. Then after the harvest, they will replace another crop, and the process will rotate again and again. Okay, this is contour farming. This seems like a slope area. They have a lot of crops here to prevent soil erosion. Okay. And this is the strip cropping. Okay, strip cropping the farmers will combine low growing crops with high growing crops to maintain a good soil quality. So you can see a lot of different crops in a piece of land at the same area. Okay, that's all. Thank you. In a nutshell, we have a huge role to maintain a good soil quality, not for the human only, but for the whole world. So act now for a better future. Thank you.